The RMS Titanic was a British passenger liner that sank on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City on April 15, 1912. The tragedy claimed over 1,500 lives and became a cautionary tale about technological hubris and human error, and has become one of the most well-known maritime disasters in history. Constructed by the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Titanic was the second of 3 Olympic-class liners built for the White Star Line. It was hailed as a marvel of engineering and of luxury, with its designers promoting it as practically unsinkable due to its advanced safety features, including 16 watertight compartments. However, this claim would prove tragically ironic. The Titanic's luxurious accommodations set new standards in ocean travel. First-class passengers enjoyed opulent amenities, including grand dining halls, a swimming pool, squash courts, and lavish suites. Second-class accommodations rivaled first-class offerings on other ships, while third-class, though more modest, was designed to provide comfort and safety to immigrants traveling to America. On April 10, 1912, Titanic departed Southampton, making stops in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, Ireland, before heading west across the Atlantic. Aboard were approximately 2,224 passengers and crew, ranging from wealthy industrialists like John Jacob Astor to hundreds of immigrants seeking a new life in the United States. Unfortunately, trouble arose on the night of April 14, 1912. Despite receiving multiple ice warnings, the ship maintained high speeds to meet its scheduled arrival in New York. At 11:40 p.m., Titanic struck an iceberg on its starboard side. The collision caused ruptures in the hull, flooding 5 of its watertight compartments, one more than the ship could survive. As water poured in, the crew quickly realized the severity of the situation. The evacuation highlighted significant shortcomings. Titanic carried lifeboats for only about half of those on board, which, due to outdated regulations, was actually a common practice of the era. Moreover, many lifeboats were launched below capacity due to poor communication and lack of training. Social class also played a role. First-class passengers were prioritized, while many in third class struggled to reach the lifeboats due to barriers and confusing instructions. The ship's sinking took nearly 3 hours. During this time, acts of heroism and sacrifice emerged. Captain Edward Smith and numerous crew members remained on board to assist others, and passengers like Isidor and Ida Strauss chose to stay together on the sinking ship rather than separate. Another well-known story is that of the ship's orchestra, which famously continued to play as passengers evacuated. According to legend, their performance concluded with the hymn "Nearer, My God, to Thee," just prior to the ship's final plunge to the depths. At approximately 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, Titanic broke apart and sank into the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The temperature of the water, just below freezing, caused most of the victims to succumb to hypothermia within minutes. Only about 710 people survived, rescued by the RMS Carpathia hours later. The aftermath of the Titanic disaster led to sweeping changes in maritime safety. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, commonly known as SOLAS, was established in 1914, mandating sufficient lifeboats for all passengers, regular lifeboat drills, and 24-hour radio communication on ships. Ice patrols were also introduced to monitor shipping lanes. The wreck of the Titanic was discovered in 1985 by a team led by Dr. Robert Ballard. The ship was found lying over 12,000 feet below the surface, revealing haunting insights into its final moments. The Titanic serves as a reminder of the fragility of human ambition and the need for vigilance in the face of nature's power. Its legacy persists not only in history, but also in literature, film, and public imagination, symbolizing both the heights of human achievement and the depths of tragedy.